Welcome lads, today we're doing another Tournament Thursday, as it's Thursday. So, we did the Italian Cup run, and without further ado, there's the team that I used. It is a good team, not gonna lie, I really liked it. You know, I've used Italian players before and I didn't honestly like it, but I got that legend Zola. How that guy doesn't have 4-star or 5-star skills. He's the most skillful player I've ever seen play. I actually saw him live once. That was a good day. Anyways, that front three is good actually. 69 guy out there on the right, he's a good player. El Shaarawy is one of my favourite wingers in all of Ultimate Team. He's kind of, you know, he's not used that much, honestly. The defence is really solid most of the time. The right back is kind of weak, but there aren't that many options, honestly. And you might say, why aren't you playing Candrava, right, on the right wing? I can't play with Candrava. There is something about him. I've got him on the bench, but I just cannot play with that guy. He is so bad. Like, I cannot handle it. I don't know what it is. He's not quick, really, at 84, 85 pace, but there's just something about him that I just don't like. Anyways, I think I've talked enough about the team. Let's jump into the games. Jumping into the first game, we played Playmakers FC, and he has roids. He has roid players. Holy shit, why are these not banned? Like, seriously, why? It's always interesting to see what kind of teams people make, but seriously, get rid of the steroid cards, EA! And Zola here is just, they just can't handle his dribbling. His dribbling is so stellar. I mean, okay, he has 3-star skills. That was a great header by El Shaarawy. Well, not really a great header. But I've talked about this earlier. How does this guy not have 4-star skills? It's ridiculous. Upgrade him, EA. It's time for a winter upgrade for Zola. Because you fucked up and you didn't give him the right stuff in the beginning. Oh my days, he's got flair, you know, I love using Zola, he's so much fun to use. I've only played a few games with him, but he was so much fun to use. I mean, look at him just go through, and we got off to such a great start, and I was very happy with the performance, honestly, and I was just doing a lot of ball rolling with Balotelli, which I really like doing, and I don't understand how Verratti doesn't score this. I tell you, Verratti is an underrated card, just his regular non-rare card. I'm pretty sure he's getting in the team of the season most consistent, so definitely check that out. You know, his shooting is kind of the one lackluster thing. I mean, great pass there, and I don't even know what happened there. But back to Verratti, I mean, he really is a good player because he's got everything you kind of want except the shooting. And, you know, hopefully the Team of the Season card, the shooting will come through and really show his quality. Now, you know, El Shaarawy is just, see, that's what you got to do with the corners. Like, when you're dribbling through there, because you don't have much space. You've got to be slow. Like, that's what I was looking for. And then, if not, just try the old, you know, pass it out here, do something, you know. It's like such a glitch. Like, corners should not be so easy. You know how many goals I have scored from a corner? It is just absurd. And I just kept moving the ball around, you know. It was only 1-0, and I ate me a 1-0 because I'm always worried, you know. This is FIFA. It's not exactly a legit game most of the time. And you know, they're going to get that one chance, they're going to burst through, and they're just going to score. And half-time stats, I was on another level, smashing it. But I knew I needed a second, because things can go horribly wrong when you do not have a second goal. A 1-goal lead is the most dangerous moment of, you know, they say a 2-goal lead in real-life football is dangerous. I personally hate a 1-0. Because a 1-0, I just can't handle it. Like, the pressure is just intense. Definitely in these tournament games, you know. You're trying to win, trying to play well, and you never know what might happen. But eventually I did score, as you can see. Great goal by Balotelli while I was rambling on. And Zola. Let's go and talk about Zola for a bit here. Zola really was an amazing player. And not just the dribbling. It was just everything. His passing was just on point. Everything that was good came through Zola, honestly. And he plays a great pass to Alessandro out here, who banged it. Now, he was a guy I was talking about who I didn't play. I played him over Candrava, and right in the first game, he made the point. You know, okay, it was the 90th minute goal, but all throughout the game, he was making good runs. He's got the pace. I just can't handle Candrava. I've used this inform. There is something about him. Ever found like a player who's supposed to be good, but you just don't like? Like, for me, Daniel Sturridge is one of those. And I know that doesn't make sense. Anyway, back to the game. Great domination, really. 59% possession, 10 shots on target. Really tore him a new one. Jumping into the second game, we're playing Bird Gang, and it's kind of a similar team, honestly. Like, obviously, you're going to see a lot of that in the Italian Cup. But it was the same formation. Everything seems similar, but he's got some pace out there with the Giovincos of the world. And he's obviously playing Candreva because most people will play Candreva. And a great goal by Sandro. Like, he scored 2 goals in this one was definitely a crucial goal. The other one, 90th minute goal, not really that crucial. But he got through, and obviously Sirigu you're going to see everywhere. I used him. Buffon will be used occasionally. He got used in the last game, but Sirigu is definitely a popular player. And it was just a little tramp goal. And this defence, Chelani was having moments of madness, honestly, and I don't quite understand why. I was not happy with it at all. And this Sandro here is just doing things that I really like to see my wingers do. Come inside and look at that pass. He draws the defender out, and then he just lays it off to Balotelli. And if Balotelli is in the right position, I'll tell you one thing about Balotelli, he scores goals. His problem, I tell you, is his low work rate. I like the low in the defensive, but the low in attacking, he stays outside the box, not enough. You know, he stays outside the box way too much. And that's okay when I have Zola, and this was an amazing save. But back to Balotelli, I don't like that he's, hanging out outside the box. I want him inside the box. That was the one problem with him. That was a great half, though, Good game, 2-1. Things are not going well. I'm dominating in possession, but that's how I like to play. And we got Sandro in again, and he doesn't quite work it for him. And he delivers a great ball over, and really El Shaarawy should have put that on target. I mean, from that far out, it was a moderately easy header. Oh my God. This is a goal I hardly ever concede anymore, honestly. Like the straight corner, straight through. It's weird. I don't concede it. I'm like, go right ahead, do it. I mean, occasionally I'll concede like I did there, but most of the time I don't concede. I would say I score more corners than I concede corners. And I never kick into the middle. I don't really see the point of it. It's not as much fun. It's fun to do some skills and take a whack from outside the box. But the midfield, we'll talk about the midfield here, we'll talk about the whole team, we'll talk about the attack. The midfield is definitely stellar. Nothing crazily special about the midfield. But when you got the likes of Zola, Marchisio, Verratti, all quality players. And 2 of those players were in the team of the season most consistent. So, you definitely got some good quality playing well players. And that was the end of the second game. Moderately comfortable in the end, 3-2. He got some kind of lucky goals, a header and a tramping goal. But still, we've gotten into the semi-finals. And as you can see there's the confirmation of the results. Won the second game 3-2, won the first game 3-0. Now we're scoring goals, but we know that we have to step our level up if we want to win that 5k and that. I think it was a 50k pack. So we came up against this team. Very similar again, except that Abate is someone I'd love to have. But Sergi was a really popular player. I've never used him. Is he any good? I don't know. And right from the off, I was talking about this Balotelli crack, and what a hit that was. Oh my days. What a hit. That was such a nice shot. And we're like, okay, we can push on. And who's here again? D'Alessandro. He confirmed my idea that this guy had to play. Like, no joke, man. He had to play. And he should always be playing in an Italian squad match over Candreva. Play this lad. He is a silver beast. See how many things he contributed to the welfare of my team? He's just a little weak. That's the one thing I don't like about him. And then Chelani. I spoke about Chelani earlier, and I'm like, what are you doing, man? What is that? Like, seriously. What are you doing, Chelani? I did not make him do that. He just pulled it. He just pulled him for no fucking reason. And I was just so angry about this. I mean, like, what is he doing, the lad? I mean, and I'm like, okay. I know how to save a penalty, kind of. Even though I have a theory that penalties are kind of almost impossible to save. But I had a feeling I was going to save this one, right? Gets another penalty in this game. But I don't want to talk about that. Let's just hope. Oh, he's going to use Candreva as well. Oh, my days. See what Candreva can do. I doubt he's going to score it because it's Candreva who's off it. He's probably going to get a penalty, actually. Who knows, though? We'll soon find out. Boom! Dove the right way. You see what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do to save that? I dived the right way. Like, I guess I didn't dive up. Maybe that was it. I don't know. In previous Fifa's penalties were definitely easier to save. And then this happened. Yeah. I'm starting to think I need to get Sirigu out of there at this point. I'm like, okay, the penalty, fine. You know, that's the game. Can't blame the goalie. Well, I really can't blame the goalie on that one. But the thing is, that should never go in. That isn't in the corner. That is right above him. That should be a catch. That is not a hard shot. And if you are lobbing a goalie when he's standing on his line, well, that is just a joke. He did some great skill there. That would have been a great goal. And then something, I mean, honestly, I don't quite know how that's a penalty. We'll see a replay of it, probably. But wow. Yeah, get mad. Kick off. Start throwing things. Throw your gloves at him if you have to. I mean, come on. Like, just watch this. What on earth? He's going... Pirlo falls over his fucking legs. What a joke. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm going to go down 3-1 at halftime, and it's just not going to be good. It really isn't. And then El Shaarawy steps up. Is he going to take it? No. He gives it to the man that I do not like at all, just to put more salt into the wound. And Sirigu, please step your game up. And the guy missed it. I was like, yes. And half time we were pressing, but we weren't getting there. This guy was a good player. Not going to lie, he was a very good player. And he gets a third there, and I'm like, no, this is over. And I'm sure you can probably tell how the game ends by how long this video is. But still, I was just like, oh, so frustrated. Like, this team in this third game, no one besides maybe Alessandro and Zola performed. No one had any cutting edge. And I was able to get a second goal back. But Balotelli wasn't pushing up. El Shaarawy wasn't doing his thing. The defense and the goalkeeper cost me, I feel, in that game. Chelani shouldn't have given away that first penalty. I mean, he was a good player, you know. I just didn't have the chances. Balotelli was not cutting it for me. I was very frustrated. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Another tournament run, always a lot of fun. Anyways, make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Also follow me on Twitter, @FIFA Wisdom.